Ho ho hello. Welcome back to the 12 Games of Christmas. Today's game is a strategy title that has recently been remastered and it is looking amazing some 25 years after its initial release. In this video we have a little bit of trouble because we don't really know what we're doing to some degree and it makes us look really terrible at video games. But today's game nonetheless is Command & Conquer Red Alert. Not very festive, but it's got some snow in it. Let's have a look. Right then, Command & Conquer Red Alert is the next game that we're going to be playing. Again, no actual link to Christmas, but we've just picked a map which is called Besieged, which is basically just full of snow. So that's about as festive as we're going to get. It's as good a reason as any really to jump into it. I've played this map a few times, played it recently for a bit of gameplay capture, and I kind of remember everything is. So I'm hoping I can make it look slick and polished and we just fly through it, but let's just see what happens.
I've got a present for you.
He's got a present for us. So what we're going to start doing, because he's going to blow up these oil barrels, we're going to sell this, we're going to sell them, we're going to move these down here. Let's smash a few tanks. Let's have a look.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge.
Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks.
Yes,
I think we need about 8 or 9 before we get going, but you know what, I've been wrong before. So Command & Conquer Red Alert is the kind of is an expansion really to Command & Conquer. This is the remastered version. It was released in 2020, I think. Not like it was a particularly great year for anyone, was it? 2020, so it's a little bit difficult to remember everything that came out in that year. Right, I think we're okay down here now. Right, we'll take that tank with us.
Affirmative. Awaiting acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge.
And the key to this map is basically just keep spamming the tanks. You can build as many tanks as fast as you can. You're probably not going to go far wrong. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Well, let's just go for it. We're gonna just go for it. See what happens. Keep him over here for a bit of defense. Oh, okay. So that's some stuff randomly exploding, which I should explain. This mission is there's a saboteur who's just blowing up random stuff. He's planted some explosives, and he's going to try and make your day a little bit difficult, which is fine. We can handle it. I think anyway. I hope we can. He says it's like famous last words.
Unit ready.
Right, so we've got a few of these tanks now. That's our reserve. We've got one more building, so we can queue another 2 of those. Right, they can go to there. We'll sell our kennel and we'll sell our...
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Ready.
Okay. I think another ore truck at this point in time, because that will speed up our production in a little while. And basically we're just going to try and hit them with 100 heavy tanks. It won't actually be 100. So these little sneaky things, sneaky bastards. The pathfinding for a lot of the units in this game is terrible. You'd think when they remastered it, they might have tweaked a little bit of the code, but nah. We just we'll put a bit of polish over the top of it and generally keep everything exactly as it was, which is nice because it keeps its charm, but it can be a bit of a pain in the arse when you're having to navigate your way around stuff. Oh, hello. These little tanks are everywhere, and they're so frustrating because they're really fast. And this guy will continue to tell us that he's got a present for us, which is very kind of him. Build another 2 of them heavy tanks. I think there's a dock up here. Yeah, there is. There's a harbour. A dock or a harbour. One of the. It's the same thing, isn't it? Really. So this game was actually remastered by Petroglyph Studios, who were the guys, or a lot of the same guys and girls, I suppose, that worked on the original Command and Conquer games back in the mid-90s, which is kind of cool, really, that they came back and helped out, because they obviously knew the games better than anyone. But I mentioned in a previous video, it's a bit weird that EA own the rights to these games now, and the guys from Petroglyph, they were shut down by EA. EA sacked them all, and they still came back to help out. So fair play to the guys at Petroglyph. Talk about taking the moral high ground to actually preserve the game. But I mean, it is amazing. This game is. They did such a good job of these remasters. We have to quickly destroy this building and then turn around. Come on, let's get going.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
I think it's such an iconic game, Command and Conquer, and I mean Red Alert as well. Essentially, they're the same game, aren't they? They're just they're kind of like sister titles, really, aren't they? In the old way of doing an expansion pack. Get a game out there, change the UI, change a few of the menus, and then release it again for the same price a little bit later on. Oh, hello. Right, we've got quite a few. Right, nothing's going to come down here now, so we can sell basically all of this stuff.
Acknowledged.
We'll send all these guys up here.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes,
I
sir.
mean-
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Don't be shooting at me.
Affirmative.
Right, these are our heroes. They have saved the day. Actually, well,
At once.
because of how bad that pathfinding is.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Right. Oh, this music. So 90s, but it's just amazing. I love it.
Affirmative.
Right, so the next plan of attack is we are basically going to go straight up here, and there's loads of
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
there's loads of buildings, there's loads of tanks. What are you doing?
Reporting very well.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
so frustrating sometimes
Reporting. Acknowledged.
how specific you have to be with the movements of the units. Right, you guys get over here,
Agreed. Yes, sir.
and we are going to mind out for this little sneaky ambush.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's just run him over.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Turning around was your biggest mistake, my friend.
Affirmative.
Right,
Building.
let's just bash out a few more of those tanks.
Affirmative. At once.
We can probably start selling some other stuff as well now, just to get a few more
Very well.
Unit ready.
dollary dues.
Agreed. Affirmative.
For anyone that doesn't know about this game as well, oh, don't go over there.
Affirmative.
Come here.
Got a present for you.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
That's it. Across the bridge, please. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, this
sir.
remaster, you can actually swap back and forth on the fly. If you just hit the space bar,
Reporting.
you can go back
Affirmative.
to
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
how the game used to look back in 1996, I think this when this came
Unit
out.
ready. Building.
And it's pretty cool.
Acknowledged. At once.
Waiting. Affirmative.
To emerge from the shadows, and now we will make ourselves known.
Right.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes,
Oh, I
sir.
think we're just going to have to go for this.
Unit ready.
Yeah, so it's quite cool looking at the graphics how they used to be. And you
Acknowledged.
can see what an improvement we've had over the last 25 years. And obviously the games when they released, they wouldn't have been in widescreen like this as well. They'd have been,
Acknowledged.
tiny, 480 by,
Acknowledged.
I don't know, 600, something like that.
Acknowledged.
Maybe even less than that.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Here we go. We'll change back into the new fancy graphics.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, well, we have lost a lot of our infantry.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
I think we've got enough tanks, haven't we, now to...
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
destroy that.
Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Can't kill my...
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Of course.
We haven't built anything else, have we? No.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Right, time to get shooting, people.
Acknowledged.
And shooting they are.
Affirmative.
I'm trying to... there's...
Acknowledged.
What else do we have to do now?
Unit
Oh, okay, yeah,
lost.
there's quite a few more.
Affirmative.
There's quite a few more buildings that we have to destroy.
Unit lost.
I hope everyone's feeling very festive watching this.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And that's the one thing about Command and Conquer. Those unit voiceovers. You know, building, building, affirmative, affirmative, building, building. It can get a bit,
Affirmative.
yeah, like the 100th time that you hear them. Now I don't want to lose too many of these because I think the ships can start attacking you from here.
Unit lost.
So we ideally want to just get in there, shoot this building.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Silos
Affirmative.
needed.
Silos needed, or we don't need silos. We just need more tanks.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Everyone's shooting.
Acknowledged.
These helicopters flying around are
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
a bit frustrating.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Right. So this is...
Affirmative.
I think everyone getting stuck on the bridge is a bit frustrating.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Kill that man. Kill that man.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Objective met.
I thought that I would be playing this mission. I thought I'd probably have to try it loads and loads of times.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
I don't know if we might. I don't know if we might do this.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I don't want to jinx it. Like, I really don't want to jinx it.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Where are we going to put these now?
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Let's see if they can find their way out there. They won't be able to.
Structure sold. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
What else we got?
Waiting
More tanks.
order. Affirmative.
Right.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Not left anyone over in a random location, have I? No.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Here we go. Here's more buildings. Shoot at all the buildings.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
There we go. Right.
Affirmative.
There's some more.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I just feel like in
lost.
some of these old RTS games, you have to concentrate so hard.
Building.
You have to micromanage almost every single unit. And you feel like you have to click 100 times just to kind of get them to go where you need them to.
Affirmative.
I suppose the pathfinding is so much better now.
Acknowledged.
But there's a charm to these games.
Acknowledged.
I know obviously we're looking at it with fancy graphics, as it was technically only released like a year or two ago, but... Oh, hello, we've left one of our...
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
We're gonna have to kill that
Ready
guy.
and waiting. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Very well. Affirmative.
Have we bought more? Oh yeah, right. I think
Building.
we're gonna build some submarines
Reporting.
there.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, he's stuck in the tree. That's why he hasn't come to join us.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Okay, so he's gonna go down this way. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, my friend.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Right, I have a feeling.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
There is a...
Building.
Should we get a couple more tanks?
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Come on, keep shooting. Just shoot everyone. Shoot everything till it stops moving. And then carry on shooting a little bit more.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, they get destroyed pretty easily.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I think that used to be one of the complaints about Command & Conquer, and a lot of RTS games in the past as well, is you have to spend so much of your time harvesting for resources and gathering all the resources, and the enemy seems to just basically pull them out of their arse, really.
Acknowledged.
And that is
Comrade.
a frustration.
Yes, sir.
Ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
There we go.
Acknowledged.
Moral of the story is, do not try and attack a tank if you're on foot.
Affirmative.
Which, to be honest, you'd think that would be like the first thing they teach you when you go into the army. Don't
Acknowledged.
attack tanks with handguns and rifles.
Comrade. Affirmative.
You probably end up dead.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Right, are we attacking the same base as them now?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir.
No.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
One misclick.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Very well.
Come on, get shooting, everyone.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Yes, sir. Very well. Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
I think we might do it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I don't think there's anyone else. Oh, there's our friend over here.
Yes, sir.
Should we try and send him right into the...
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
All of his mates are right in the heat of battle,
Acknowledged.
losing arms and legs. And he's just chilling over there. He's like, huh, I'm going to build a snowman. What are you going to do about it?
Acknowledged.
And what?
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Right, come on. Let's kill all these people.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Oh. Cheeky little...
Ready and waiting. At once. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And here he comes. It's Fred.
Comrade.
Fred in the red tank. He's made it. I think that's... Have I not missed anything? What have I missed? Right, okay. So there's a chance that we do have to go and...
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Can we build another...
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I was expecting to be sitting here for a good length of time playing this mission. Oh, unless it all goes wrong now. Unless I've missed something really obvious. Because I've done that in the past.
Unit ready.
when you have to complete a mission and there's a very specific like fail criteria, and you just don't pay attention to it because you just think basically build the heavy tanks as fast as you can, and then you realise, oh, you
Reporting. Acknowledged.
didn't save the person, or you didn't do. I don't think that's the case on this though.
Affirmative.
I think we've got all the buildings over there. We've got all the buildings over there.
Affirmative.
Okay. I thought the whole point of a submarine is that you could fire from underwater, so
Affirmative.
it's a bit frustrating that they have to pop up to be able to fire their torpedoes. I don't. Maybe that's the thing.
Affirmative.
Maybe that is a. Come on.
Affirmative.
I mean, this could. I think there's one here. Oh, oh, maybe there's not.
Acknowledged.
There's nothing there, is there? Sure, is there what? There's got to be one more. Ah, there we go. There we go.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Right.
Acknowledged.
Hopefully, if I'll tell you what, if this is it, and we do the mission first time,
Naval unit lost.
that is no. Okay. So we have missed somebody or
Awaiting orders.
something.
Acknowledged.
Do we have to kill this guy? There's nothing else left, is there? There's no. Unless there's one Oh, I think there's like one.
Comrade, acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, if they can aim at him. He can just stay there.
Affirmative.
Hey.
Mission accomplished.
We did it! We did it first time. We did it first time. I mean, I am not brilliant at Command and Conquer by any stretch of the imagination, so to do a mission like that first time is well, that's good. How well did we do? Oh, we've unlocked something. Bonus gallery. Leadership 35%, so less than adequate in terms of leading everyone. Efficiency 1%, so terrible efficiency. I suppose they don't class it being very efficient if you build 50 heavy tanks and just crash them into everything. But I think it does go to show, really, doesn't it, that in Command and Conquer you don't need to build anything other than heavy tanks or the mammoth tanks as they were in the original Command and Conquer. But I think we did it right. We didn't lose many. What did we lose? Not many casualties. Not many buildings lost. I think that's a pretty good day at the office, really. So yeah, there we go. That's Command and Conquer Red Alert. It's 25 years old now, but this remaster's brought a little bit of life back into it. Not very festive, is it, really? Let's be honest. But it's got snow in it, and snow is about all you need to be festive, isn't it, really? So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Thanks very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's video, and there's more to come over these next few days. We really appreciate your support, so if you could give the video a thumbs up and even subscribe to the channel, that would be amazing and really festive and Christmassy of you. There's more videos on the channel, so take a little look and give some of those thumbs up too. We'll see you again tomorrow.